Welcome back everyone, we are on part 17 and tonight I am going to try and go for 1,000 citizens. I think I might actually play on after 1,000 citizens for a while and see what the end game's like, because I want to know what's going to happen first. Am I going to run out of trading posts, of docks, or am I going to run out of land space for housing? I really want to see how all that works. Also, trading itself, I want to see how to most effectively use trading posts, because I think there's quite a lot to it. I've thought about how some of the mechanics work in this game, some of the things that I hadn't noticed before, and that would include the way trading works. For example, if you have walnuts, pecan nuts, and chestnuts, you can actually auto buy them because they're not under grain, meat, fruit, or vegetables. I would have assumed, and I did actually assume, that those three would have been under fruits, but they're not. So you're wasting cargo space for traders when they bring any of those. So in order to increase efficiency, that's one thing I'm going to have to do across every trading post for every single uh, food exporter. I will have to remove those nuts from the list. Like right now, look, it says walnut down there. I'm going to have to change that. And also, there's another thing that I haven't covered yet. I don't think that it's possible to be efficient when I am bringing many different kinds of food, because I think that what happens when you go over 100% is that it bought every single unit of a commodity until there was none left, until either you ran out of buying power or they ran out of cargo. But if you were to buy 1,000 apples, for example, and that takes you up to 110%, and then you were to try and buy another 1,000 berries, it wouldn't happen, because when it checks to see if there's space for the berries for the next commodity, it's full. So I think what you would actually have to do is to only buy one kind of commodity per trading post and buy like 40,000 of it in the case of food. So I'm gonna have to experiment a lot and try and get a more full understanding of how this works in order to be more efficient. Also, I've been thinking about firewood. Firewood is worth 4 and it takes up 4 units of space. So that means that you can only have a maximum of 5,000 firewood per trading post, and that would give you a total buying power of 20,000. But the problem is that traders bring 30,000, and I think 40,000 is possible as well. Like right now, I think there's about 20,000 there, but I think you can have 40,000. So I think what I need to do is try and, well, if we were to take venison for example, that takes up 1 unit of space, but it's worth 3, so in order to have a full trading post, I would need 20,000 venison, and that would have a total buying power of 60,000. And then if you take something else, for example, like ale, that has a total value of, if you were to have 20,000 units, because it takes up 1 space, it would have a total value of 160,000, because ale is worth 8. Ale has the best ratio, I think, of weight to value in the game. I think warm coats are worth 25, but they take up 10 units of space. I think that's how it is. I'm not totally sure though. But I think what I'm going to have to do is eventually restructure it, but I don't want to completely change everything right now because it could be really unstable. And also, I'm already going to be being a bit risky with going for 1,000 citizens, because right now we're sitting on just under 700 and I want to keep expanding, so I'm gonna have to import stone, but I don't want to go over the top and switch all of my food imports for stone, So I'm going to be quite cautious, I think. I might actually expand further down here. I might make trading posts down here and produce ale and try and transition over to ale, or not entirely transition over. I think a good balance would be some firewood and some ale at all times. And also the thing about firewood is that when food merchants come and bring 30,000 food, firewood is only worth 3 instead of 4. Look, there it is right there. Firewood has a value of 3, which is really bad. So that means that in order to buy 30,000 foods, we would have to have 10,000 firewood, and you actually cannot fit 10,000 firewood in a trading post. So that means that food is being wasted when merchants bring it, and if merchants are wasting cargo space, we are wasting trading posts. Essentially, that's how it works out. So to be efficient, we're gonna have to rely on more than just firewood. So I might end up having a situation where I've got 4,000 firewood taking up 16,000 units of space, and 4,000 ale taking up 4,000 space, but with a value of 32,000. And that would take us up to about 45 or 50,000 value, I think. And that would be enough. If we can restock quickly enough, that would be enough. So that's what I've been thinking about. I think that's everything. So let's start on the expansion. I want to get to 1,000 citizens tonight. I think I can do it. I'm gonna make a market up here. There's a hill right here though. It's annoying. I think it's the only one, so I can work around that. Look, I could put a market there. And also down here, I'm gonna put one down here, I think. What I'm gonna do though, I think, is make a storage barn around here. So I'm gonna make one storage barn and one house. I don't care about the efficiency of this hunting cabin. I might eventually just destroy it. Well, I'm going to destroy it obviously to make room for houses, because we're going to run out of land. I'm pretty sure of that. I think that if I use trading posts very efficiently, the carrying capacity of this map could be extremely massive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on another market hub up here at the top left, and at the same time I am going to try and increase the capacity of firewood that we produce. So I'm going to tweak the importing of logs so that we're always bringing in absolutely loads of logs, and also make more woodcutters when we have an excess of logs. Right now we've only got about 1,000 and that's not enough. I'm going to make stockpiles down here. I'm not doing anything with this land right now, so stockpiles are inexpensive. So I'm going to just make loads of them. I don't know if workers can move over stockpiles. I think they can. I think a full stockpile can still be walked through. As you can see right now, they can go through empty ones, and I think also they can go through full stockpiles. Gonna have to check that though. So I'm gonna make these so that if I absolutely have to, I can store my excess, because I don't have anything planned for this place right now. Alright. And now I'm gonna make more woodcutters, because the stone is extremely cheap. It's 8 stone for a woodcutter. So I'm gonna make some around here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they can go through there, I think. And some stockpiles. Alright, this will be interesting to see if they can go through there. Alright, I'm going to fast forward now. So I want to have this barn and house built. That way we can get over here, because I think that we would starve. I remember I went over here and we starved, so this is a long way, and I don't want to have everyone die. I've made so many trading posts and I haven't had time to fix them up, like making custom orders and stuff, so I'm gonna have to do that. More builders. I've got so many excess labourers right now, so I'm gonna try and get all this iron and stone, I think, and that can help with the construction efforts. Gonna make a stockpile somewhere around here. There's a hill right here, fuck. Didn't realise that. Alright, so we're about to have a storage barn and a house. Committed suicide, a trader committed suicide. No wonder those guys are overworked. So we've got plenty of food, we're quite low on clothes. Tools, we should be fine. Alright, we need more woodcutters. How many more? We need several more. And down here, I think I'll make woodcutters down there for now. I'm gonna need loads, I think. Nah, I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna wait until I've got loads of logs and then I'm gonna make more. I think I'm gonna order logs from nomads. Nope, I'm not gonna use nomads. Yeah, I'm gonna order logs from the general merchants that have everything. Iron. Don't really want iron. I want stone and I want... Alright, I'm gonna custom order logs, yeah, logs. And there's another one that I didn't fix up. Food. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to remove all of this crap. I think I'm gonna have... Alright, for now, I'm gonna keep having mutton and wool coats. Although I think I'm eventually gonna totally eradicate that, but I don't want to be very aggressive right now. I think right now we've got a sustainable model almost, so I want to preserve it. This venison and mutton that we're bringing in, it does help a lot, so I don't want to ruin that. Alright, I was gonna sort this situation out. I've got to plan. So this is gonna go... Wait. Something like this maybe. Where's that hill down here that was ruining this part? There it is, that there, right. Got to avoid that. Right, I'm gonna have this road here, and then... and then here. Alright, that's where I'm gonna put it, I think. Wow, this place is overflowing. And we're buying in logs. Oh no. Every visit, bring in apples. I think I'm gonna use apples for all of my ale. Whenever I make ale, I think I'm gonna eventually do that, but I might not. I might not last long enough. Once I get to 1,000, I might stop. Still a possibility. Alright, this market here. Alright, we've avoided this hill here. It's not in the way. And that one down there. We've got everywhere to the bottom, left and right, and most of the top. I think this is a decent position. So I'm going to put that there. I can always move it, of course, it's still the case that I can just delete it and move it. Certainly. Seriously need loads of logs. Custom order. I'm worried though that I might start bringing in too many logs, so I want to... Starvation? What? How can you die of starvation? There's a fucking storage barn right there that's got food. Oh, you retards. There's a hunter's cabin there that's storing food and they're starving to death. What can you do against such stupid bullshit? I'm gonna make a stockpile and collect all the stone. That house is there so they cannot freeze to death. It's just ridiculous if they freeze to death right there. There's no more precautions that I can make against freezing to death, so if they freeze to death... I mean, I just made a house for them, what the hell? Alright, let's remove the garbage. Firewood. 2000 firewood is enough. If I need to, I can increase it, and that'll increase our ability to trade. Be able to bring in more food. So I've got a lot of iron stored there. That'll eventually go into houses though, so I'm not worried. Good, they're going to the house. That's fine. But we have no food here. Okay, we're gonna have to import loads of food. Store it in that barn then. They should do that. Frozen to death, you fucking idiots. How am I meant to get to 1000 citizens if they're gonna freeze to death like that? There's a barn there with no food in it, but there's a house here with firewood. Completely retarded, just stupid as hell. Holy shit. They're dying of old age, actually, a lot, so... It's not that bad. We need some stone houses there. Once I get the market up, they will start to bring in food. What the fuck? How can they be freezing to death? Fuck it, this is so stupid. Oh man. There's a house right there. With firewood. 21 firewood. Fucking retards. That's gonna hurt my efficiency because unhappy citizens are very inefficient. Right, logs. Yeah, once I have thousands of logs, I'll be able to determine my wood cutting. Because right now I might have too much fuel coming in. 148%. So it looks like we're trading out the crap stuff that we don't need quite well. Alright, this seems to be working out. Alright, once I've got this market up. I did everything I could have done there. I made a barn right there. I made a house. Reserve of tools is low. Alright, I'm gonna stop storing tools there. Logs. Custom order. Alright. I think this is a pretty good system. I'm worried though that if we make massive imports of a single type of food, that it could reduce the accessibility of all these different kinds, because that's to what we owe our good health right now. The full 5 hearts of health, it's because we have so many different kinds of food. I think you need one of every kind, and that's for optimal health. But that might not be possible 24/7 if we're taking in these massive shipments of a single kind. Any stone? No stone. But we're bringing in steel tools, so this is good. stone. Alright, this is good. Stone. 2,800 units. Another 400 stone, that's good. Although, every visit, give me... And I'm gonna auto-buy stone just for now. I might do that for everywhere. Nah, I'm gonna just do it here. That way, if I miss it, I'll still have stone coming in. Right, I'll just do that for now. Because we're gonna need a lot of stone. We're gonna need loads. I intend to make absolutely loads of houses. Shit. To get to 1,000 citizens, we're gonna need about 500 houses, something like that. 400, maybe. It's hard to say. How have we not got this market up yet? Come on. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's have loads of builders. I don't know if that'll even work, but I hope it will. Oh shit. Stone. Right, I'm gonna leave this up. Custom order logs. I'm worried that that will really mess up my food imports, but I don't think it will. I think we can sustain on what we have. I'm almost entirely dependent on food imports. Logs. Alright. 4,000 logs, that's really good. That's exactly what I want. More logs. Nah. I think that with these massive stockpiles of stone or iron, I should be... How can... Oh man. Once I get that market up, that's all I need, the market up right away. There we go, now come on, build. There's 80 builders, that needs to go up. Every time I make a market, 50 people die. Trekking back and forward, it's ridiculous. Logs, no. Alright, I'm gonna have equal amounts of everything. Custom ordered. And then if I start getting too much stone, I'll slowly tone it down a bit. Died of starvation. 1 out of 100. It's taking a while. You might have noticed that the town has a different name. I'm happy with it. Yep, that's that name's good enough for me. That was a suggestion that I incorporated. Thank you for... I can't remember who it was, but someone suggested it and I liked it, so I just went with it. Oh... 4,000 logs, I love that. So we're getting lots of logs now. That's exactly what I want. I want to have a massive excess of wood. I need more wood cars. Pretty sure I need more. Alright, custom order. Logs. Oh. I just realised I forgot to buy that stone that arrived. Every visit. Logs. And if I need more food, I can intervene and make more trade ports. Right now I'm just increasing my ability to move around firewood, that's the priority. So if I actually do need more food, if I see my total amount of food starting to go down a lot, I will make more trade posts and sort it out. Stone. Alright, I think we should be okay now for stone. It should keep going up. You can see though that our stone is really low. But that should not last. It seems like we've got enough steel tools. I expect that we will for a while. If I notice that we start to develop a massive excess of a particular thing, I will intervene. And I'll slowly start to reduce the amount that I'm bringing in, one trade port at a time. I think it's a good way to do it. This is still not built, and it's late summer, year 84. We really need to start getting these houses up and have people move in. They're gonna spend all their time going back and forward getting food, and it's annoying me. Come on, build the goddamn market. Fucking retarded. Alright, I'm gonna build the top first, because that's gonna require the least resources. Alright, good, we're getting the houses up. Oh, I think we just barely managed it. Yep, pretty much. So the houses are definitely coming up. We're gonna run out of iron, I think, before anything else. Possibly. We've got late 30s families moving in. They're having children. Good. So we weren't too late. I think we were nearly too late. Almost. Why is this not getting built? Jesus Christ, fucking build the market. 200 steel tools. Wow. I think we're bringing in far too much now of that. Alright, logs for them. I think I've got too many of those. I think that we're gonna have far too many. Alright, I think this is alright. Oh, look at all these guys coming in. How's our wood? Firewood and logs. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. Right, let's increase this now. 5,000 for that one. I'm going to start from this side and move along. 5,000. 5,000 is the absolute capacity. Died of a weak heart. That's nothing I can stop. Alright, now I need to undo this that I did. Right, wheat. Okay, wheat. That's fine. See, look, I didn't buy any walnuts or pecan. If there was chestnuts there, they wouldn't have bought either. Chestnuts. Oh, what the fuck? There's houses right there. How the fuck can you be dying? There's a house there, there's houses here. What more can I do? Custom order. Logs. Alright, I need to make more woodcutters. We're definitely... Stop dying, you idiots! How the fuck can they be dying? Fucking retards. Pisses me off, man. I can always delete these, of course. I don't think that these are final. Alright, now... Let's get... Stop dying. Oh my god. Actually, no, that definitely is not final. It's definitely pissing me off the way they're dying like that. I mean, I've done everything that I could possibly be expected to do to prevent that, and it's still happening, so fuck them. If they want to die, screw them. They're fucking, look at all those freezing to death. Yeah, maybe we're not gonna hit 1,000 citizens, they're just too retarded, so it might be folly. 1,000 citizens before year 100. We're back down below. We were just about to hit 700, and now we're back down to about 650. And the market is still not up, but they're making progress. They're definitely making progress. Good. We're almost out completely of stone and iron. But we're gonna see imports coming. Look, our happiness is way down as well. Come on, just 12 units of work. That's all the market needs. Alright. I'm slowly sorting this out. Died during childbirth. That can't be helped. Although I do have hospitals there and it's still happening, so that's a bit silly. Every visit, logs. Yeah, we've definitely got enough tools and worm coats right now. Iron there. I'm gonna have that. 250 firewood for 200 iron. That's a decent trade. I've automated the importing of stone, but I haven't automated the importing of iron, so... But it seems like we've got almost enough of that. Still dying. Retards. Oh, holy shit. 4,000 logs just brought in there. Wow. That's good. That's exactly what I want. A full capacity trading post that only buys in one thing and it buys all of it.